Okay, so I recently just played this game, and you're not gonna believe the ending. So I played against this only a full 1100 rating. So let's see the game review. Okay, so I begin with e4, e5. He plays a Philidor defense. I play bishop c4, and then I strike in the center. He pins my knight, which is probably a good move. I attacked it, and then we traded, and then he offered another trade. Now, I was just stubborn because I knew it was going to help his knight get out, but I just did it anyway to remove the queens on the board. And then I noticed both of these were hanging, so I saved one and attacked the knight. And then he threatened this fork, so I retreated the bishop back. We traded. I took this way to support c4 in the future. He took that pawn, offered a knight trade. We did the knight trade. He developed the bishop. I developed this bishop and attacked this pawn over here. He doesn't see it, so I just took with the rook, which was a blunder according to Stockfish, because then after this, the best move would have been rook a8, and then I have to move my bishop, and then I get skewered in the end. So that's what black should have done, but b6 was also okay because it traps my bishop. So I brought the king up to let the rook come over, like that. And then I noticed this bishop was lining up here, so I defended this pawn just in case. He checked, I moved back, and then I offered a pawn trade because this pawn is very annoying. Then I brought the king back up. Then I brought the rook over here just to control more squares. Even though, yeah, it's tied down to the bishop, so technically I'm playing without these pieces. So just to make it easier for myself, I just sacrificed the bishop to make it easier to play. Even though Stockfish doesn't like it, I was just a little down on time, so I just wanted to simplify it. Now he did trade the right way, and then I played c4, just getting out of the bishop. And then I brought my king towards the bishop, and then, sorry, here. And then he defended it. Now I pushed this pawn because I wanted to trade more pawns, because if there's fewer pawns, then it's easier for me. So I traded that one. And then from here, I noticed I should have gone this way to attack this pawn, but still managed to get there. And then I thought that I had a passed pawn, but then I just didn't realize the bishop controlled that square. So I brought my king back to stop this pawn from getting a queen. And then I just pushed this pawn because I didn't realize the bishop was there again. And then he just took some of the pawns on the king side. I thought I could push this pawn, should have done it earlier in order to create like a passed pawn somehow. Somehow, I don't really know, but okay. I forgot the king could just take. I was promoted to a bishop just like for a troll. So like, yeah, it's weird. Anyway, he took and I took the pawn. Then he took that one. And then I wanted to get to the pawn down this way and then up here, but I just forgot the bishop also controlled that square. So yeah, I just didn't notice the bishop control there. And then, so my only plan left was to get a stalemate. So he took with the bishop. I tried to keep my king along this files to get better chances at a stalemate. So some repetition. And then here I couldn't go back up, so I just went to the side so that I could have a better chance to get a stalemate. And look, it happened. You got two passed pawns, a bishop, and a king. Now those pieces aren't even as nearly as powerful as a queen. So if I had a queen, stalemate would have been way easier to achieve. But they have two passed pawns, which only control 2 squares each, and a bishop, which, I mean, it does control some squares, but not as much as the queen. And yet I got a nice stalemate. Wow. And that, I think it made my opponent rage. So anyway, funny game here.